First of all, I'd also like to thank God for this opportunity. Okay, I'll say it's been a long journey, yes, and we also have we are a group of players who have been so determined, plus our technical bench, who have never been tired of pushing us. Yeah, and I'd like to recommend our senior coach. Yes, he joined us in the second leg. Yeah, the stand of the second leg, and it's been so crucial. There are so many things that he has brought to the team that I think we were lacking. Yeah.
You're going to face Gor Mahia in the cup final. How ready are you? This motivating when you're facing a giant in the Kenyan Premier?
Yeah, it motivates us. Yeah, Gor Mahia is a big team. Yeah, we have to give them that respect. Yeah, it's a big team. We all know about their history. So, and I'm sure it's going to be a good match. Yeah, the fact that we are playing them, we also have to push ourselves to showcase what we got. Yeah.
Any questions?
Okay, so vile umesema tumeitwa giant killers, okay, but these are different game. These are another different game. It's a final. We are going to face it. It's a different team also. So tunaenda kuiface, tunaenda kucheza finali. So tumejipanga vile tumejipanga, tufikiri hizo zingine zimepita. Hizo zimepita, hizo ni past. It's history. So presently we are going to face goal. So tunajisukuma pia. We know the prize. Kila mtu anataka, sisi pia tunataka kuwa hapo juu.
Mozzart sport. It's going to be your first game, but you have a chance of getting a trophy from a career. Already ahead of this game, game for a pressure, considering that you're not with some Kenyan teams. How are you managing this?
Okay, first of all, it's not our first trophy. Yeah, tumeinua NSL juzi. Yeah, na it's a game like any other. So you can say, siwezi sema tuko na pressure. Si tunaenda kupeana kitu tunafanya kwa mazoezi na kitu tumekuwa tukifanya. And I hope at the end of the day niko sure itatupatia result. Kitu inatupush tu ni tukianza season, it was one game at a time. Yeah, so the more you progress, the more you realize yourselves, the more you realize the more you realize your capabilities, and the more you realize you can compete with even those big boys. Hiyo pia inatusukuma, so tunataka tujue pia tukienda finali pia. This is another opportunity. Tunataka kushowcase tena tuko na nini hapa. We are not any under pressure. Yeah, it's just it's a final. Yes, it's a big game. We've never been onto this stage. That's true. It's the first time we are going to the Premier League as a team, and it's the first time we've played Mozzart. Yeah, so people expect us for now tukue tumeshtuka, but it's a game. Yeah, it's 90 minutes. Tuna tu showcase hiyo 90 minutes kitu tuko nayo. Okay, mali kitu naweza sema ni it's an achievement. It's an achievement. Mali tumefika, it's an achievement. Na pia the motivation tuko nayo pia ni kuinua hiyo kikombe. Juu tunajua hiyo ni direct ticket. Yeah, so the feeling siwezi explain vile iko because it's an achievement being here. Yeah.
I think first of all I want to thank God, my players, technical staff, management, It's been a long journey, but I'm very happy. We have a group of players that are willing to work, and basically they're ready to fight for anything that is ahead of them. So I think it's been quite a long journey, but I'm happy so far we've achieved what we have.
Mchezaji amesema hana pressure yote, but you as a head coach, are you under any pressure bearing in mind, as my colleague said here, you win, it's a direct ticket to the Cup, Confederation Cup. Having played at such a level in your playing career, you know what it means. Are you under any pressure?
I think I can't say I'm not under pressure. I'm under pressure. Having reached this stage, I think it's taken a lot, and I'm happy we are prepared for it. Why? Because we've met 4 KPL teams, and I thank God we've managed to beat them. So I think the pressure here is that also we are facing a team that is known for Kenya, one of the best teams in Kenya, and we know their history, although now the history won't play for them on this day. I think it's going to be 11 versus 11 out on the pitch, and everyone is going to give out their best. So like we've done before, we will give our best. I think the pressure will be, of course, there'll be pressure. Can't tell me go to a game, a football match without pressure. There has to be pressure. But most important is just to concentrate on what we plan to do on that day.
The captain said that you've changed a lot of things since you came into the team. Can you give us insights on what probably you found in the team and what you've changed to make them?
I think basically we had a team that is ready to compete and go into the Premier League. But I think mentality-wise, I think I had to change something about it, because these players were just there, and they were just looking to play football. So we tried to instill in them the winning mentality, the fighting spirit in them, the confidence in them. There's a lot of things that we changed that up to now, I think you can see the results. They can speak for themselves. I think as a team, the courage you can see in the players, the motivation, I mean, you can see a lot has changed, and I'm happy because that is a Premier League mentality. We are now ready to face the big boys.
Thank you, Coach.
Coach, this is the biggest match Nairobi and you are coming from a 3-0 to the Niners. How was it to keep the boys around the fact that they have a big match over the weekend that just lost to the Zedekiah? So how has it kept the ground to approach this match with the mentality of wins?
I think first of all, when we were facing the KPL sides, I think the boys were already motivated. Why? Because as the management and the technical staff, we were focusing on winning the NSL title. And these boys had told us, if we are going to play the cup, we want it to be ours, and we are owning it. So I think the boys' mentality is already set, that they're winning. Yes, we lost our last match. I think it was the atmosphere. We're already comfortable that we've already won the league. But for me, I think that was a very long mentality, and something that needed to change as quickly as possible. Because as we approach the final, if we go with such mentality, I think it's very wrong. So we brought back the boys, and there's some issues that probably made us not perform to the best of our abilities on that day. But I'm happy they've been taken care of, and now we are focused, ready to play our final match against Gor Mahia.
Gor Mahia going to this match as the favorites on paper. Do you think facing a side such as Gor Mahia that is now motivation to
For me, it is motivation enough. One, because we are playing a team that has a lot of representation in the national team. I think you can see their quality of players. You can see the quality of coaches. Their coach is also my instructor, and a player who has won the Continental, a player who has won a lot of cups. I think in itself, I think my players are really motivated. if we do well against such a team, I think for my players it's going to be, the best performance ever. Why? Because of who you're facing. I think it's motivation in itself just to be there at the final. So I think I just need to manage the stage fright to make sure that they have the right mentality for this game. And for me, it's just motivation in itself to face Gor Mahia. I think first of all, like I've just told you, and the captain has said, this is the first time Nairobi United are participating in the Mozzart Cup and the first time they are into the final. I think it's a big motivation for us as a team. But as a coach, I think it's more even motivating. Just after winning the Premier League, I think now on to the Cup, I think I'm really motivated, I'm inspired, and I just hope that we are going to give it our best and win. Because one thing I know is that these boys, by just reaching the final of this cup, is a big statement to the big boys up there. So I think for me it will be very inspiring, and of course on my CV added something.
How is your camp right now since you played last weekend against Nairobi? You have gained injured results?
Not really. I think at the moment we are really good. I think the injuries that I've had, most of them have recovered, and we have a full squad. Maybe apart from one or two players who've been announcing injury before that game, but the rest are very much okay and ready to play the final.
Another question: how would it feel for you to meet Coach Zico again? You know, you've faced him to retirements.
Pardon?
How would it feel to meet Coach Zico in the final?
I think it's a great feeling. It's a very good feeling, and I think he's one of those instructors that when you're in class, you really want to be there. And his classes are very interesting. And but now we are coming to another stage whereby it's not about class. This is now about competition. Who wants it more? I think whoever will want it more is gonna get it.
Quoting one of the Gor Mahia players, he said yesterday that they want to win this Mozzart Cup as a consolation, having failed to defend their title. From your side, what are you fighting for?
First of all, I think for Gor Mahia, I think they are wounded. They really wanted to win the league. And I know how they are coming into this cup. They are coming with everything they can. I think we are ready for it, and we just hope it plays against them so that we can carry the day.
Any more questions? Thank you, Coach. Thank you,
Welcome.
Captain. Philemon. Coach Muyoti has said Gor Mahia is coming to this game. What is the spirit in your team at the moment?
Me personally, I think our preparation is going on well, and we are approaching this game with the seriousness it deserves, because we know what it means to play in that final, and we know how important is that game.
Your fans are very demanding to not defend the league. Now you have another chance to win a cup. Are you under any sort of pressure?
Not really, but our fans deserved better, because the expectation was that we win both cups, and now that Police already won the league, so we have to give a good fight come Sunday to make sure that we make our fans happy.
You are facing an undominated side that has defeated 7 KPL sides. Have you studied them, and what do you think will play out on Sunday in the final?
I think our coaching staff are working around the clock to make sure that we get the best out of our game on Sunday. So I think we are doing well in training, and we are looking forward to having a good game over the weekend.
Other than the game, you're one of the longest serving players at the club, still matching players. What is your secret? Why are you still doing this? Most of the players who started at KRA now, and at Gor Mahia already retired. What is keeping you going still at Gor Mahia?
First of all, Gor Mahia is like a family to me. And then second thing is what has led me to reach where I am right now. It's because of the dedication and discipline that have seen me to be at Gor Mahia until now.
Thank you. Questions?
Philemon as a captain, this game might be the last match that the winner such moments. At your personal level and club matches, what are you telling your players considering a bad season and maybe the last season?
As I have said before, these games mean a lot to me and also to my fellow teammates because we are used to becoming champions each and every season. So I think it's like our last hope this season. So me as the senior, one of the senior most players in the team, I have to keep pushing the boys and make sure that we get the best come weekend, come on Sunday.
You have won titles before. You have seen the Nairobi United run up this stage. Do you think, as a former champion, are they a good team?
Yes, Nairobi United are a good team. For them to reach the finals, it means they are a good team. So we have to make sure that we approach that game with the seriousness it deserves.
Are you going to this match cautious, knowing that you defeated several teams from KPL? On the other hand, your fans expect you to have an easy game against
In football, you can't underrate any team because nowadays football has changed. There's no small or big team. So you have to prepare well and make sure that on the match day you are ready.
What will be your message to the fans on Sunday?
I want to urge all our fans to turn up in large numbers and come and give us the support that we need. And we, as players, we will do all we can and make sure that we get positive results.
Thank you, Captain. What would you say did not work for the team this season?
I think it was a tough season. Everybody knows it. Every Gor Mahia supporter, the office, the players, the technical bench, everybody knows that we didn't have a good season. But look at it like this way. This is a team which have finished second, and this is a team which in the cup final. So that shows you that Gor Mahia is a very big club, because if you finish second and still you've not achieved your objectives as a group. So for us, it's just to maintain the focus, and I think come Sunday, we will be there to try and make our fans happy again.
Your fans are known to be very demanding, like you said, finishing second in the cup final. Still, the air in the room is that the club has not achieved what it was supposed to achieve this season. What would be your message to the fans and all of them heading to this game?
I think, just like my captain have said, they should just come in large numbers, give us that support which is needed, and at the end of the day, we will not disappoint them on come Sunday.
Do you have any injury concerns?
At the moment, no. We've had long time injuries. These are players we have not used for a very long period, but at the moment, the players who are there are all fit and ready to do a good job when selected.
Coach, Gor are going to this final as their favorites. Do you think the type of the favorites is adding motivation or some motivation to your team?
I think favorite, that term has always been the reporter's view of things, because favorites have never won anything. Underdogs sometimes surprise favorites, but for this particular match, I think we need to give Nairobi United a pat in the back. Look at the teams they've eliminated coming into the final. They've eliminated Tusker, they've eliminated former champions Kakamega Homeboys, they've eliminated Mara Sugar. So this is a KCB. This is a team which deserves to be in the final, and we'll treat them as such, not as underdogs, but as an equal, because we are all in the final.
So Nairobi United come to a final of this magnitude, and throughout the season we have seen some instances of tactical surprises from Gor Mahia. Considering they have gained that part of giants players, are we going to see any tactical surprises from you, or you are going to stick with what will achieve the finals?
I think that one is a very difficult question to answer, because now it's like if I answer that question, it's like I'm giving my team out. So it's not a question for this day, but we are prepared. We are seriously prepared for this match. And we know we are not going to meet an easy team.
Coach, you are opponent coach Lucas of the high of you as a teacher, instructor. Pastor was here for student, and of course you mentioned Sunday's match is beyond class hours of football. What would be your reaction to that?
I think Coach Nick has also done a very good job. You've seen what he has done. And for me as his teacher, I'm only happy for him. But now come Sunday, I think the teacher-student tag won't be there. It's all about the tactics which every coach will apply. And the 11 players who will be in the pitch for each and every team is what will count on Sunday.
What is the situation with the player
Geoffrey? Geoffrey had an operation. He won't be available. He's one of the three players I'm telling you, I'm talking about. Our goalkeeper Giscard also got injured. He had an operation, and Kennedy Onyango also broke his leg and had an operation. So these are three players who definitely won't be there for selection.
In your own perspective, are you taking this final and Mozzart Cup as a consolation trophy?
Definitely. That's what is remaining. We had two objectives when the league started. We had to win the league and also to be champions of Mozzart Cup. The league has gone. Now this is the only other cup which is remaining with us. So we have to really come out very strongly and very committed, and we have to try and get the cup on Sunday.
Thank you, Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, club representatives, partners and stakeholders, good morning, and thank you all for joining us this morning. We are pleased to confirm that the final of the Mozzart Cup will be played this Sunday, 27 June, at the Ulinzi Complex. The kickoff is scheduled for 3 p.m. The third place playoff between Moranga Seals and Mara Sugar will start at 12 p.m. This final brings together Gor Mahia and Nairobi United, two sides that have worked hard their way through a tough and competitive tournament. We commend both teams for their performance and spirit. As a federation, we are committed to improving the matchday experience of fans. And in this final, the reflection of that, we will be treated to a live performance by two top Kenyan artists who are seated beside me. One is the famous Prince Indah,
The other one is breeder. As we continue to integrate sports and entertainment, this fusion is not just about celebration, but about drawing in a new audience and creating a vibrant atmosphere around our local games. Tickets for the final are already on sale via the platform called M-Tickets, and we encourage fans to purchase their tickets early in advance. The tickets for VIP will cost 1,000 bob, and the tickets for the regular seats will cost 200 Kenya shillings. Early purchases will help us with the planning, ease of entry, and avoid last-minute rushes. We are also working closely with security agencies to ensure that the event runs smoothly and safely. We urge fans to maintain order, support their teams responsibly, and help create an environment that reflects the passion and maturity of Kenyan football. The match will be broadcast live on FKF digital platforms. So for those who will not be able to attend the match at Ulinzi Complex, they'll have an opportunity to follow the action live on our digital platforms. In closing, I want to thank our partner Mozzart for their continued partnership in Kenyan football. I also want to thank all the clubs, all the match officials, and FKF staff who have contributed to the success of this tournament. We look forward to an exciting final Sunday. Let's come together and make it a celebration of football, music, and community. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Cheers. Questions from the audience before we move to continue with the vote? Any questions?
Are you satisfied with how this tournament has been organized?
Well, everything is a work in progress. There are lessons that we have learned in the past 6 months when we were going through this tournament, and hopefully we expect to identify those gaps, and come the next season, we prepare well, we ensure that the product is sold well, we ensure that the players are prepared well, we ensure that even the fans, when they come next season for the same tournament, are able to expect a good event and enjoy themselves. So it is a work in progress.
We have seen some suggestions on structuring the format of the league. Can you expect the same in the cup competition coming this season?
Well, when it comes to the cup competition, that one now is a discussion that we'll have with our partner if they want maybe to create something new out of the product that we are having. But for now, so far, I don't think the format will change. Nevertheless, we are open to ideas. We are open to innovation. We are open to ensure that the product can be able to be sold properly, can be able to be improved, so that everybody can have a good experience.
Yes, knowing that the two teams have a chance of representing Kenya in the continental competition, what will be your message to the two teams?
Have fun. Go out there, enjoy themselves. I've been a player myself. Nicholas Muyoti was one of my competitors while he was at FC Leopards. Coach Zedekiah was my senior when he was at Gor Mahia. So the two coaches and the two captains, I will expect them to go out there, enjoy yourself, because if you're playing football and you can't be able to enjoy yourself, then you're in the wrong industry. As a player, as a coach, you have to be able to enjoy the game every single day that you go into the pitch. I wish both teams the best of luck, and hopefully we will get a winner on Sunday.
Any more questions? Thank you, Jesus. The country manager, Mr. Sasa Krneta, for his remarks.
Okay, thank you, Jeff.
I'm very honored to be here this morning in the press conference for the Mozzart Cup final, which will be held on Sunday, and between Gor Mahia and the Nairobi United. I followed both clubs during the season, and they had Gor Mahia had a good performance, second on the table. Unfortunately, they did not win the league, but maybe they win the final on Sunday. And Nairobi United, it was the club #1 in the National Super League, and they promoted in the Kenya Premier League, which I want to congratulate them. And I also wish them best of luck on Sunday, because I know that it means to them very good in their career, very good performance, something which will be written in their individually and collectively achievement in their career, as well as the clubs. So I also would like to invite fans to join on Sunday match. And I wish that a final be very well played and in a good spirit, in good way, in sportsmanship. And I would like to thank even our artists, Prince Indah and Mr. Brida, who will be there, and also do some entertainment part, apart from the football. And lastly, I would like to thank Football Kenya Federation for well-organized tournament, for their professionalism, transparency, and a good job. And this is our third season of sponsoring the Mozzart Cup. This season we sponsor with 25 million Kenyan shillings. And I would also like to call all corporates to invest more in football, because the football generally is growing in Kenya, and there is a lot of potential, especially when I talk about players. They're playing very good football, and I think that there is more room for improvement generally, and the best of the football currently in Kenya with investment and generally that synergy between stakeholders, federation, government, sponsors. It can be a very good showcase and football itself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fashion. Any questions?
Mozzart played there with Kenyan football some time now. Can you expect the farm do more or to support more football activities for country?
Yeah, thank you, Brian, for the question. Yes, we can expect, like in my case, or in Mozzart case, our case, we sponsor Kakamega Football Club, and this is our 5th season, with 20 million per season, plus some bonuses. And this is our 3rd season for the Mozzart Cup, with 25 million Kenya shillings. And the #1 problem in Kenya are taxes in our industry. And if that regime changes, we shall expect more investment, not only from Mozzart, but also from another betting and gaming company in the industry. And that one I can tell for sure. And I spoke even with the coaches and players this morning, even for our sports book. Our customers playing football matches, more than 95% of 95% is football on our bet slips. So the customers are interested the most for football. So the football generally deserves so much more investment as it has now, especially, of course, I'm talking about only Kenya, I don't talk about any other country. And with this Football Kenya Federation leaderships, I think that, and their work has been done so far, which I want to congratulate them for a good work, that and I can tell for sure that Mozzart will invest much more if this taxes changes. I'll just give you an example. For the, let's say, 2024, we paid, only 2024, we paid 4.5 billion, around 4.5 billion Kenya shillings in taxes, which around 3.9 billion we deducted from our customers and paid to the government. It's not our expenses. Around 600 million we paid to the betting and gaming tax to the government, which it goes to the as well sports fund, that kind of the budget. I think for the industry it's around 6 or 8 billion per year, which even our industry significantly invest in the sports generally in Kenya. So that's, I think I responded to your question.
You've been here now for years in the possibilities that are available for police that this season with Gor Mahia or United. What kind of an impact have you had in the communities of this partnership of football? We've seen the kitty from the player of the match donated to teams in the ghetto. What kind of an impact have you had in terms of just the fact that you made it to ensure that everything is okay in terms of football goals?
Yes, so we could say that in our own example, generally investing in sports, let me start from the football, because when we started sponsoring Kakamega, after third year they won the Mozzart Bet Cup. It was their first title since its inception, and that means how it's a good example how the corporates, how this investment helped to one club, because one, we could say, small investment, some small motivation for them, and they showed that successful is there by winning the first title in their history. Secondly, when we sponsor those grassroots teams levels, when we go to communities with the equipment, jerseys, boots, footballs, we motivate them, and they play better. Because without motivation, without helping our grassroots, it's very hard to expect it will come up with some good performance or the best performance. But I could say that me myself, I saw so many talents which we have, especially in those communities when we're talking about sports football. And that's why I'm saying it's very important that all stakeholders, all sponsors, football clubs, federations come up together and discussing about sports generally, football and other sports, to bring together that synergy, because I truly believe that the results are going to come for sure, because as I mentioned, of those talents, it's so many there, and which we need even to explore and bring to the arena as soon as possible. And even this infrastructure, which is going on currently, when we're talking about the football, will also significantly help for growing for football. Also, the sponsorships, when you're talking about, let's say, Malkia strikers, as I told you, one example I will give you. Malkia strikers in the volleyball are the best national team in Africa, but they did not win. They lost 3 consecutive finals against Cameroon in the final in the Confederation Africa Cup. And as Mozzart, we came as a sponsors. We brought them in a camp to Serbia. They played with the best volleyball players. They had a dialogue with the champions there, with the best volleyball players in the past. And then after that, after the camp, then when they played the final Confederation Cup in the Cameroon, they won in the final against Egypt 3-1, and then after 8 years and lost 3 consecutive finals, they brought the title back in Kenya where it belongs. That's what I say, and I stated it, that the Kenya has so many talents which deserves to be in the global stage. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Of course I am. Of course. Yeah.
How are you feeling the first time you performed a sporting event? I saw the event in Mongolia Stadium was fully packed. What are you coming? Are we expecting the same because you are going to?
Yeah. Actually, this time around it's gonna be even better. Yeah, because we are in Nairobi, and this is the capital. A lot of Gor Mahia fans and of course Nairobi United fans are all here. Yeah.
Why is it so important for sports to be fused with entertainment, in your opinion, as an artist?
In my opinion, it grows both industries because music and football, music and sports, they go hand in hand. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Questions for the artists? This is pleasing. But you guys ask as many questions as you can. It's not every day that we have this. Where, please?
Message to them. Okay, on 29th, on Sunday, let them come and have fun. Yeah? Come one, come all. Let's have fun together. Let's enjoy football and music. It's amazing. I mean, there's no any other day like that. Yeah. Me personally, I'm a public figure, so I won't go with one person, but mostly I know the captain. He's my friend, and of course he's right here, so he's of course my favorite person. Okay, I'm trying to put it clear without shouting. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Indah.
Thank you.
What is your message your final message to your fans, not just the football fans? whenever you perform, they always speak the radio song.
Okay, to all our fans, not just the music fans, and to all our fans, let's continue growing both industries, the sports industry and music industry. Kenya have got a lot of talents that should be out there on the global stage. Thank you.
My team is Gor. Yes.
But anyway, the first question would be, what does such a platform performing a sporting event mean to the family and
Such a platform is important to me, first of all, as a youth in this country, as someone who loves football, as a former player. You know, sports is a very youth-centric field, and as a youth man, yani, na support sana vitu zenye zinajenga ma youth. Yeah, so that's why I'm here. That's why I'm part of the initiative. Yes.
what would you heading out to the youth ahead of this final?
Heading to this final to the youth, tunataka kwanza mkuje mapema, be there early, we'll be there. Kutakuwa na lots of entertainment. Mkam tujibambe, itakuwa fiti sana. Game itakuwa noma. We're going to have 2 matches, which will be highly entertaining. Final and the runners-up, third place. Yeah, so wase watoke itakuwa fiti sana. Shikeni hizo matiko, Big Baba, ndakuwa area. Indah, of course. Na game itakuwa deadly. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Are you going to see a collaboration very soon between you?
Yeah, most definitely. Lazima kuna kitu tu itakaa yenye itakuwa deadly pia. Itakuwa deadly. Okay, so on the first question, I'll start by saying massive thanks to Mozzart Bet, because Mozzart Bet zimekuwa part of both fields zenye niko passionate about, music and football. So Mozzart kitu inafanya ni kitu ya maana sana. Na we'd also want to urge, as the CEO said, all the other corporates try to invest in Kenyan football and music as well, wasiachwe nyuma, because both fields zina grow, ni youth-centric, zina provide opportunities for my youth man, najua. Yes, on the second question ni kila kitu ni pole pole, na eventually we'll get there. Na ndo tumeanza, we're just starting, sasa ndo tumeanza, lazima tushikane, tupatane katikati. So this coming Sunday, tunaanza hiyo journey. Fusion of football and music. Yeah.
That's it. Yep. The coaches from both teams. Then the captains. Captains. Ngoja kidogo. Just a minute. That's it. The coach and the captain of the captain. Indah. Anasema Nairobi United.
Upande ile rekodi nakata.
Thank you so much.